Hey everyone, we see it everywhere. Those flashy cars, luxurious vacations, and people living seemingly perfect lives. But what if I told you that real wealth isn't just about dollars in your bank account? It's about having the freedom to choose how you spend your time, the security to pursue your passions, and the peace of mind that comes with knowing you're financially secure. What's the point of having a ton of money if you're always stressed, overworked, and never get to enjoy it? In this video, I'll break down the simple, proven steps that will help you build real, lasting wealth, not just financially, but in your lifestyle and freedom. Let's get started. Before we dive into the practical steps, let's take a moment to get clear on what wealth actually means to you. Is it being completely debt-free, having a mountain of cash in the bank? Or is it more about having the freedom to travel the world, pursue your passions, or spend quality time with loved ones? You see, wealth isn't one size fits all. For some, it might be the peace of mind knowing their family is taken care of. For others, it might mean owning a dream home, or having the financial security to retire early and travel the world. What would you do if money was no object? What kind of life would you design for yourself? Would you travel to exotic destinations, start that business you've always dreamed of, or finally write that book that's been brewing in your mind? Defining your personal version of wealth is crucial because it provides a clear target, a guiding star that motivates you to make smart financial decisions. It's about understanding your why, your deepest values and aspirations, and aligning your financial goals with what truly matters to you. So, take some time to reflect on what wealth truly means to you. Write it down, create a vision board, or even just close your eyes and visualize your ideal life. This clarity of vision will become your roadmap to building a life of true abundance. Remember, wealth is not just a destination, it's a journey. Now that you've defined your personal wealth, let's dive into the actionable steps you can take to make it a reality. Alright, let's talk about a fundamental principle of building wealth spending less than you earn. I know, it sounds obvious, right? But trust me, this is where most people stumble. You see, it's not about depriving yourself or living like a monk. It's about being mindful of your spending habits and making sure your money is working for you, not against you. Think of it like this. Every dollar you spend is a decision. It's a choice between immediate gratification and long-term financial freedom. Do you really need that fancy latte every morning? Or could you make your own coffee at home and invest the difference? Those small, seemingly insignificant expenses can add up over time and sabotage your wealth-building goals. So how do you master this art of spending less? It starts with tracking your expenses. Use a budgeting app, a simple spreadsheet, or even just a notebook to track where your money is going. Once you have a clear picture of your spending habits, you can start identifying areas where you can cut back without drastically sacrificing your lifestyle. Can you negotiate a better rate on your car insurance? Find a more affordable gym membership? Cook at home more often instead of ordering takeout? The key is to be strategic and focus on areas where you can make the biggest impact without feeling deprived. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. Even small changes can make a significant difference over time. And here's a pro tip. Automate your savings. Treat your savings like a non-negotiable expense, just like your rent or mortgage. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings or investment accounts each month. Mastering the art of spending less is not about deprivation, it's about empowerment. Let's face it, relying on a single source of income is like putting all your eggs in one basket. If something happens to that one source, you're left vulnerable. That's why the wealthy often have multiple streams of income flowing into their bank accounts. Now, I'm not saying you need to quit your day job and become a serial entrepreneur overnight. Start small. Think about your skills, passions, and interests. Is there anything you can monetize on the side? Could you start a blog, create online courses, offer freelance services, or even turn your love for photography or crafting into a side hustle? The internet has opened up endless possibilities for generating income outside of a traditional 9-to-5 job. The beauty of building multiple income streams is that it doesn't have to be overwhelming. Start with one additional income source this month. Focus on building it up, even if it only brings in a few $100s extra at first. Plus, having multiple income streams gives you a sense of freedom and security that a single paycheck simply can't match. So start exploring those side hustle ideas, tap into your entrepreneurial spirit, and unlock the power of multiple income streams. Here's a secret. The wealthy don't just save their money, they invest it. They understand that money sitting idle in a savings account is losing value to inflation. Investing is like planting seeds. The earlier you plant, the more time those seeds have to grow and flourish. Now, I know investing can seem intimidating, especially if you're new to the game, but trust me, it's not as complicated as you might think. The key is to start small and gradually increase your investments over time. Even investing just $100 a month can make a huge difference in the long run thanks to the power of compound interest. So, where do you start? There are tons of investment options out there, from low-cost index funds to real estate to starting your own business. The important thing is to do your research, understand your risk tolerance, and choose investments that align with your financial goals. The key takeaway here is, don't wait to invest. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow exponentially. So start today, even if it's just with a small amount, and watch your money work its magic. Imagine this. You get a promotion, a nice raise, and suddenly you have more money coming in. Sounds great, right? But here's where things can get tricky. Lifestyle inflation. It's a sneaky trap that can sabotage your financial progress without you even realizing it. Lifestyle inflation is what happens when your spending increases in tandem with your income. You get a raise, you buy a nicer car, you get a bonus, you upgrade your wardrobe. Before you know it, you're back to square one, living paycheck to paycheck, despite earning more money. The key to breaking free from this cycle is to be mindful of your spending habits and resist the urge to constantly upgrade your lifestyle with every pay increase. Instead of spending that extra income, what if you invested it instead? Remember the power of compounding we talked about earlier. Imagine the long-term impact of investing those raises and bonuses instead of letting them disappear into lifestyle upgrades. Think of it this way. Every time you resist the urge to inflate your lifestyle, you're making a conscious choice to prioritize your financial future over immediate gratification. Now, I'm not saying you can't treat yourself occasionally or enjoy the fruits of your labor. The key is to be intentional with your spending and make sure that every purchase aligns with your values and long-term goals. You've heard the saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Well, it's true, especially when it comes to your finances. The people you surround yourself with have a huge influence on your mindset, habits, and ultimately, your financial success. Think about it. If you're constantly hanging out with people who are frivolous with their money, always in debt, and never talk about finances, chances are you'll adopt similar habits. On the other hand, if you surround yourself with individuals who are financially savvy, make smart investments, and prioritize their financial well-being, you'll be exposed to a whole new level of financial literacy and opportunities. Now, I'm not suggesting you ditch your friends who aren't financial gurus. It's about expanding your circle and seeking out mentors, friends, or even online communities where you can learn from others who are already achieving the financial success you aspire to. Attend financial seminars, join online forums, and connect with like-minded individuals who are on the same path as you. Remember, building wealth is not a solo endeavor. It's about surrounding yourself with a supportive network that inspires you, challenges you, and keeps you accountable. And speaking of learning, never underestimate the power of knowledge. The more you learn about personal finance, investing, and wealth-building strategies, the more empowered you become to make informed decisions with your money. And there you have it. The simple yet powerful steps to achieving true wealth. Remember, it's not just about money, it's about having the freedom to design a life you love. Thanks for watching Wealthfully Yours. If this video gave you value, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload. See you there.